press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello children, how are you? I hope that all are doing good. So today I am here with you with the new poem. The name of the poem is Macavity, the Mystery Cat. So this poem is about a cat. The cat is not a simple cat. It had some great qualities. The qualities which is different from the other cats. Okay, it's not a normal cat. It has some special qualities. Okay, so let's see what are the special qualities are there in this poem. So before I am going to move to the poem, so let me introduce about a poet. So who is the poet here? T.S. Eliot. Okay, let's see about a poet introduction. So T.S. Eliot, his full form is, the full name of the T.S. Eliot is Thomas Stearns Eliot. Okay, and he was born on 26th September 1888 in Missouri, US. He was a poet, essayist, publisher, playwright, literary critic and an editor. So these are the profession of T.S. Eliot. He is not a simple man. Okay, he is a poet, he is a essayist, he is a publisher, he was a playwright and also literary critic and an editor. Okay, these are the profession of T.S. Eliot. And in 1914, he moved to England for settlement, work and for marriage. Okay, in the year 1914, he moved to England for his career, okay, and for the marriage. And he won a Nobel Prize. So very prestigious prize it is in the world. Okay, so he has won a Nobel Prize for his work, and he Order of Merit in 1948. Okay, so this is about the poet T.S. Eliot. So T.S. Eliot, he represents something, a different kind of characters in his work. So here he represents a cat, the character, how the bad cat it is. Okay, so he commits the crime in almost the city, and whenever the people are ready to catch this Macavity, but Macavity is not there. Okay, so let's say about a poem. So this poem is going to be a very interesting poem. Okay, because the cat is not having a normal qualities. Okay, it's have a special qualities. It's not a simple cat. So let's see in this poem. Okay, so here, do you have a pet cat? Here I am just introducing about this poem. Have you ever noticed anything mysterious about it? It is not easy to say whether every cat is a mystery, but Macavity is one for sure. What is it that makes him a perfect mystery cat? Read the poem and find out. Okay, so every cat, we love the pet. We love the pet and we are keeping the pet in our home. Okay, and you know that their innocence, the behavior of the pets, we love that, and we are not living for a single second. Okay, so we need that pet in our home, but this pet is not a normal pet. It's a kind of something different pet. Okay, and have you ever noticed anything mysterious about it? In your home, what is the pets are present there? Did you notice it? So what is the special qualities or any mysterious thing they have? Okay, so who? The pet, so which is present in your home. Here the poet is going to say here, it is not easy to say whether every cat is mystery, but Macavity is one. Okay, here it's not easy to say that every cat is having some mysterious. Mystery means, here I have written the meaning. The mystery is called as unknown or something secret. Okay, this cat has something secret, something unknown about this cat. Okay, so let's see what is the unknown. All the cat is not like a Macavity, but this cat is having some special qualities. Okay, for sure, what is it that makes him a perfect mystery cat? Okay, so what are the things are present in this cat? What the poet call it is a perfect mystery cat. Okay, so read the poem and find out why it is. Okay, why he called this Macavity a mystery cat. Macavity's mystery cat. So first I am going to read the poem. So later I will explain it. Okay, Macavity is a mystery cat. He is called the hidden power. for he is the master criminal who can defy the law. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad despair. For when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity not there. Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. He has broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make a fake fakir stare. And when you reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. You may seek him in the basement, you may look up in the air. But I tell you once and once again, Macavity is not there. Macavity is a ginger cat. He is very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sunken in. His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly doomed. His coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed. He sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake. And when you think he is half asleep, he is always wide awake. Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. For he is a fiend in feline shape, a monster of a depravity. You may meet him in a by street, you may see him in the square. But when a crime is discovered, then Macavity is not there. T.S. Eliot. Okay? So it's good to read this poem. Is it something like a rhyming sentence or something, the sentence which is enjoying to read it? Okay, so let's see what is this poem. Macavity's mystery cat. So Macavity, so it is something a secret about the cat. So what are the secrets here? So the poet is going to reveal those secrets. Mystery cat. Okay. Then he is called the hidden paw. He is called the hidden paw. You know, the paw means the foot of the cat. Okay. So when it moves, when it walks, the cat. So it makes a sound. It doesn't make a sound. What? The paw. Like that, it moves very silently from the paw. Okay. So its paw is soundless. There is no noise when it walks. Okay. And one who commits a crime. For he is the master criminal who can defy the law. Okay, for he is the master criminal, one who commits the crime. So this Macavity committed some crimes, okay, and it's the master means he is a skilled cat, okay, it's very perfect in the crimes, okay, committing the crimes. Who can defy the law? Disobey, okay, defy means disobey the laws. He is not agreeing any laws, he is breaking the rules, breaking laws. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying square despair. Okay, bafflement means confusion. Here I said it about defy means disobey, and bafflement means confusion. So the police of the England you may say Scotland Yard, the flying squads. So here in this line the poet says, the police force of England, they are in confusion of what the crime has committed by the mystery cat that is called Macavity. So they are sad. Who are sad? The police force of Scotland. So they are sad, they are in confusion. So why? Because for when they reached the scene of crime, Macavity was not there. Okay, so when they reached, when the Macavity has committed crime, okay, but when they reached on the spot, so Macavity was not there. So now the entire police force of the Scotland, the Scots, so you may call it as a Scots, so they are in a confusion and sad, because when they visit to that spot, on the spot of the crime, Macavity is not there. Okay, so this is the first stanza. Okay, what the T.S. Eliot has said here. This first stanza is about the Macavity, how it is called as a master criminal. And when he walks, the paw is like a soundless. When it walks, that he can't make any noise. Okay, and even the police force of the Scotland, they are in a confusion and sad, because when they visit to that spot of the crime, they were not there. So that Macavity is not present. Okay, so I hope that you have understood about the first stanza. Can we move about to second stanza? Macavity, Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. He's broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. Okay, so Macavity, Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. Here the poet is comparing this cat to other cats. Is there any other cats are present in the world like Macavity? No, no one like Macavity. So Macavity is only one, a mystery cat in the world. He's broken every law, human law. So what the laws made by the humans, so this cat has broken it. Okay, he never accepts the laws of the humans. He never followed it. He breaks the law of gravity. You know the gravity, the theory of gravity. Okay, so it's called as the gravitational force. So why the poet has used this gravitational force? Because we are on the earth. So earth is attracted the gravitational, because of the gravitational force. So we are on the earth. Okay, we are not flying in the sky. So when we go to the space, when we move to the outer part of the space of the earth, so everything is flying. Okay, because there is no gravitational force in the space. Okay, in the solar system, sorry, not solar system, it is in the space. If you go to the outer part of the atmosphere. But we are not flying here. We are standing, we are eating, we are sleeping, everything we are doing on the earth. It means that, so there is a force on the earth that is called gravitational force. Okay. But this Macavity, it is easily break the law of gravitational force. Means, so it can float in the air. Okay. Which means that it can float. Float means it can fly. So it doesn't has its wing to fly, but it can easily fly or float it. Okay, so whenever can see it, so it can easily fly it. So it is break the laws of gravity. Okay, then he powers of levitation would make a fakir stare. Fakir means one who lives alone. Okay, that is called as a fakir. Fakir means one who lives alone, a person who are a saint. Okay, they are always in a divine qualities they have, and always they are in a meditation. Okay, they are always recalling the God. So that is called as a fakir. Stare means to look continuously. Levitation means rising. So this cat, the Macavity, has some extra power, extra strength. So which is raising in the air. Okay, which is raising in the air, and the fakir, what the power, the strength the fakir has, so that kind of a power that this Macavity has here. Okay, and each and everybody looks the power and strength of this Macavity. Stare means to look continuously, when it rise in the air, when it flows in the air. Okay, so this is about the line. So next see here, and when you reach the scene of the crime, Macavity is not there. Okay, so whenever this, there will be the crime was committed, so the Macavity was not there. So like that, it is so mysterious cat. Okay, so something which is very secret about this cat. So like it is. You may seek him in the basement. You may look up in the air. Okay, seek means search. You may search this cat in the basement. Basement means underground. Okay, underground, anywhere which is the home for a hidden animals or anything. So when you visit there underground, so Macavity is not there. If you see, look up the air. Okay, if you find anywhere in the space, so you can, space means in the surrounding, you will never find this cat. Okay, then, but I tell you once and once again, Macavity is not there. Okay, so wherever we go and search it, so we can find it under the ground, we can we can look everywhere, so Macavity is not there. Okay, so this, like that, this cat has some extra qualities, extra the power which it's easily cannot, it is not get easily catch to the policers or any person. Okay, so like that, this is the cat. This cat is very active. Okay, this cat is very active, cunning, the qualities which is called as a bad cat. Okay, so like it is. Then McCavity. So we will move on to the next stanza. McCavity is a ginger cat. He is very tall and thin. Okay. So here is the physical appearance of the cat. In this stanza, the poet describes about the McCavity's physical appearance. McCavity is a ginger cat. You know the ginger? So what the color of a ginger? Like the brownish color, not dark. It's a light brownish color. So this McCavity has the light brown color. So it is called as a ginger cat. And there is a stripes. Stripes means lines on his body. Okay. He is very tall. So its height is very tall and thin. It's very thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sunken in. Whenever you see this cat, you may understand this cat is McCavity by the eyes are sunken in. Sunken in means deep inside. The eyes of the McCavity, it went deep inside. Okay. So which from the physical appearance of this McCavity, we can surely say that this is the McCavity. Okay. So this is that. Then his brows is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed. So his brow means eyebrow deeply lined with the thoughts. Always it is in like this. Okay. When we are thinking, we are doing the eyebrows in high. Okay. So it means that always this cat is thinking. It is always collecting some thoughts. Okay. Then head is highly doomed. Head is always in a doomed. You can see the picture of a McCavity. Here it has given in the textbook. Okay. The head is doomed means it's a kind of a shape which is come outer part of the head. Okay. So little bit the head is come in an outer part. So this is called the shape of the head. So slightly it moved to the outer part. Okay. So this is color. So in this paragraph, in this stanza, the poet describes the physical appearance of the McCavity. So its color is a ginger cat. So it's called as a ginger cat, and it's very tall and thin. His eyebrows are lined deeply, which is always in thinking. So this cat is always thinking. He's always thinking about how to commit a crime, and after the crime, so he should not get caught easily. Okay, so always it is planning for the crime, and after the crime he should not get catched to any person. Okay, so it is thinking like that, and also the eyes are sunken in. It went deep inside. So whenever we just see this kind of a cat, we can say that this is a McCavity. Okay, so this is this third stanza. So let's move to the next stanza. His coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed. His coat is dusty from neglect. Coat. So always he wore a coat. Who this cat? It is a dusty. It is very dirty. That coat is very dirty. And from neglect. So this cat is neglect about itself. It is not caring about himself. His whiskers are uncombed. Whiskers means long hairs growing near nose in animals. Okay, it is a long hairs. You can see that the long hairs. Okay, you can say that if you see the cats, you can see the long hairs which is near the nose in all the animals. Okay, which is uncombed. Okay, so which is uncombed means it is not in a proper order or proper manner. So it is not care about himself. So this line suggested here, this McCavity cat, it is not caring about himself. Okay, so his coat is dirty. It's whiskers. Whiskers means the long hairs near to the nose, so which is uncombed. He sways head from side to side with movements like snake. So he is moving his head side to side like this. Okay, the movements like snakes. So how the snake is moving its head like that, this McCavity is also moving its head. Okay, so and when you think he is half asleep, he is always wide awake. When we think that this McCavity is sleeping, but he is always wide awake. He never sleeps deeply. He never sleeps deeply. Okay, he is always in wide awake. It means that this McCavity is very active. Okay. The McCavity is always in active. The mind is very active because it's thinking, it's planning. okay, and it is not caring about himself. This paragraph, this line, sorry, this sentence, this stanza says that about this cat is not caring about himself. It's neglect about itself and always thinking, and he is collecting the thoughts, okay, and it is planning for committing the crime. Okay, so these things about the Macavity. Now you understood that what kind of a Macavity. So why the T.S. Eliot, he is called this cat as a mystery cat, because of all these qualities that Macavity had here. Okay, Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. So here the poet says, Macavity, no other cat in the world as bad as Macavity. Okay, what poet says here? So there are no other cat in the world as bad as Macavity. So Macavity is the only cat which has these qualities. No other cats in the world the bad as Macavity. For he is a fiend in flying shape, a monster of depravity. Okay, fiend means devil. So the poet calls this cat is a devil. So it is look like a devil. And in flying shape, flying means relating to a cat. It's related to the species of a cat group. Okay, the cat belongs to some of the group that is called species. So this cat, it is a representation of a devil in the form of cat. It's nothing but it is not a cat, it is a kind of a devil. Okay, so the poet called this cat is a devil, a monster of depravity. Monster depravity. So this cat is a immoral. It's a monster of immoral thoughts, immoral characters. Okay, depravity means immoral. Immoral. You may meet him in a by street. You may see him in the square. You may meet in the by streets. You can see when you go and walk in the England. So when you see this cat on the street, by street means the street, okay, which is connected the roads, which is one another. It is seen by the by street, and you may see him in the square. Square means it is an open space where people used to sit and they are having a good time together. Okay, so there, if you see this cat on the square or on by street in the Scotland, so you can say that this is the Macavity. Okay, but when a crime commits, when the crime is discovered, then Macavity is not there. Okay, whenever we visit some of the places, the Macavity it is there, but when the crime commits, the Macavity is not there on the spot. Okay, so when the crime was committed, so everybody is sad and confusion. So how to catch this cat? But this cat is not easily caught by the polices of the Scotland. Okay, so this is about a poem. So in this stanza, so what we come to know about is the Macavity has the devil qualities. So it is a kind of cat which has the shape of the cat, but it has a devil qualities. It's a bad as devil. Okay, and it is a monster of immorals. So it has some immoral thoughts. The cat which could not have a morals here. Okay, then. And whenever you meet this cat on the by street and on the open, that is on the square, so you can say that this is a cat. But when there is a crime commits there in the city, the Macavity was not there. Okay, so this is about a poem. So I hope that you all are enjoyed this bad cat that is called as a Macavity. Okay, so this is called, why the T.S. Eliot called this cat as a Macavity, because this Macavity cat had these qualities, these bad qualities in itself. So that's why, so a poet called this as a mystery cat, something secret about this cat. Okay, now the T.S. Eliot had revealed about this cat. So how the Macavity is a bad cat, a bad pet. It's not a pet. It's called, we can call it as a bad cat. Okay, so I hope that you all are understood this poem very well. Okay, you are enjoyed it also. Can we move about the poetic devices? You may say it as a literary devices. The poetic devices, literary devices, you can call anything. Okay, so let's see about literary devices or poetic devices. So why these poetic devices are important here after come to know about this poem? Okay, so in this poem we come to know about the Macavity, the cat, which is a mystery cat. Okay, so we come to know about the qualities and how it has, and how he was smart and active, how it is represent itself to the world, and when the crime commit, the Macavity was not present, okay, on the spot. So like that there is the appreciation about the cat. Okay, so whenever any poet is writing or writing a poetry, okay, he has to use some of the methods and techniques. Okay, under that he has to write the poem, otherwise he can take the pen and he can start writing. So he has used certain methods here, certain techniques here, okay, to give us standardized for this poem. Let's see what is called as a poetic devices. So poetic devices, so it is called as a tools. So I will write it on the board. So poetic devices or literary devices. So both is one. Okay, it's not a different meaning here. It's both is one. These two words gives the one meaning. Okay, let's see here about what is these poetic devices are. So these are called as the tools used by the poet in his poem to create a rhythm or enhance its meaning and emotion. Okay, so these are the tools. It is called as a tools which is used by the poet to create a rhythm. Okay, to create a rhythm and make an essence of emotions and also its meaning, to give the meaning of this poem and also to represent the emotions. Okay, so this one it is called as a tools. So what are that? That is the poetic device or literary devices. Okay, I hope that you have understood this. So shall we move that? What are the poetic devices here in this used in this poem? So the first poetic device is personification. Personification. So in this personification, it is used to compare something like to humans. Okay, it's all about human qualities which gives to the animals or objects. Okay, so some of the qualities that are human qualities, actually it is about living qualities of the humans, which is give to the things or animals. Okay, things or animals. So Macavity is personified in the poem. Okay, so Macavity, because this Macavity, so it personifies in the poem. Okay, so I told you the characters like smart, active, okay, the cunning, trickster, the criminal. So all the qualities which are related to humans. So here all now in this poem, these qualities whom it is related to Macavity, the cat. It is not the animal characters, it's the human characters. So here the poet given all those human qualities to this cat, that is the Macavity, and it is called as a mystery cat. Okay, so all the cavities, whatever the characters we can see in the poem, so all these characters which is related to humans, not the cat. So here the Macavity personifies into the poem. Okay, in the poem. So next is repetition. So next poetic device is repetition. Repetition. The repeating of the particular sound device to create an effect. The repetition of, there is something which is repeating. To give something special, to create something special here, a poet may repeat words or lines within a within the poem. Okay, a poet, he used to repeat some of the lines or a words within the poem is called as a repetition. So what are the words are repeating here? So the words like macavity, So in your textbook you can underline the words, so which is repeating there. So which are called macavity, mystery cat, the macavity. So here repeatedly. So you can see in the second stanza, and in the next the line like macavity not there. So here once here macavity is not there. Okay, so this paragraph you can say, and when you reach the scene of crime, macavity is not there. They're also used here. You may seek him in the basement, you may look up in the air, but I tell you once and once again, macavity is not there. So this line, so twice repeated. So and again you move to the last line of the last line of the poem, that is, but when a crime is discovered, then macavity is not there. So these are the lines which is repeatedly used here. So which give which create a effect for the poem. So the poet has used this repetition of the words or lines, okay, within the poem. So this is the poetic device. Next is alliteration. Next poetic device is alliteration. Alliteration, here the repetition of sounds. So what is the alliteration is? Here we may call it as a repetition of sound. Repetition of sounds. Repetition of sounds. So there are sounds are present in the poem. Sounds, when we use the letters, it produces some sounds. So in English alphabets there are consonant sounds and vowel sound. Okay, so the sounds which are present in the poem, so which is repeatedly used here. Okay, repetition of sounds like macavity's mystery. So macavity's mystery. Here we can see that the ma sound has repeated, ma and ma. Okay, ma sound has repeated, that is consonant sound has repeated twice. Head is highly. Okay, head is highly. Head is highly. So ha sound. Okay, so here we can understand here the presentation, there is a present of ha sound in this line. In this line you can take the textbook while finding out these lines and words, okay, and underline those words and write down in your textbook or in notebook. Notebook means whichever you refer, which is useful for your reference, okay, not in the English notebook, so which is called a classwork, okay, there. And next, highly, the next is, okay, head is highly doomed. Head is highly doomed. There we can see that there is a ha sound is repeated there. Okay. Next is side to side. Side to side. So here the repetition of sa sound. Side to side. Okay. So this is the alliteration. So next we will move on to exaggeration. Exaggeration. Exaggeration, to describe the larger or greater than what is true. Okay, what is exaggeration here? To describe something, something as larger or greater or greater, then what is true? What is true? Okay. So in this poem, Macavity, we may call this is a criminal cat, master criminal, and the poet used the words like the master criminal and also devil. Okay, the fiend in flying shape, the devil and monster depravity. So all these words which suggest that this is not a true actually. Okay, these are the meanings which are given to the cat. It is not true actually. Okay, it is not a real. So we may call it as an imagination. The poet used here the imagination. Okay, imagination about a cat. Okay, something about the cat which is mystery. So actually it is not true qualities what the poet has represented to the cat. So that is called as an exaggeration. Okay, so those words are used for this cat. So those words are in a poetic tools. It is used by the poet. That is called as an exaggeration. So let's see what are the lines which is called as an exaggeration. So the lines are his powers of levitation. Okay, in the poem you can underline that the powers of levitation is the line of exaggeration. Bafflement of Scotland Yard. Okay, the Scotland police's force, they are looking for this cat. They are searching for the cat. Okay, they are in confusion. They are in a sad. So this is also exaggeration lines. Find in feline shape. Find in feline shape. Cat in a cat shape. This cat is a devil. Okay, so devil, it's not about a cat, it's about the character given to the cat. Okay, but actually the characters are really in the reality the cat doesn't have these kind of a quality. A monster of depravity. So this is called as an exaggeration line is monster of depravity. So monster means this is called as a immoral cat. Okay, it's a form of monster. So this is called as an exaggeration. So all of you, maybe all of you, I thought that you have understood that. Okay, I hope it is you have understood all the poetic devices whatever I described it here. Okay, and with the poetic devices you have understand about the lines, the words which is used in this poem. Okay, so next is simile. The last poetic device which is used by the poet in this poem is simile. It is a comparison of two things using the words like or as. Okay, simile is a poetic device which is used to compare the two things. Okay, two things using the words called like or as. Like or as. Okay. So what are the lines we can see here? So which is called as a simile. He sways his head from side to side with movements like snake. Movements like snake. The qualities of the character which is compared to snake. Okay. Here comparing of the two things using the words called like or a snake. So here in the line we can see the like is there. So which is actually it is comparing to the snake characters. The cat movements of the head. Okay, so it is movement of the head which is compared to the snake characters. Okay, so you can underline the line which is called as a simile. He sways his head from side to side with movements like snake. So this is called as a simile. So this all is about poetic devices. Okay, so now it's come to, I hope that you have understood this. Okay, so now it's come about the questions. So after knowing the character of this cat and you know about the cat, how it is committed the crime and how this cat is a clever trickster, the cunning nature it has. So by knowing these characters, you should write the answers regarding these questions already has present in your textbook. Okay, I just give some hints, but I am not going to tell the answers. Okay, it's left to you. Try to write the answers for these questions, and let's see how you are going to write about this. How you know well known about this the cat of the characteristics of Macavity. Read the first stanza and think: is Macavity a cat really? Okay, is it a really cat? or what? So you can say that this cat is actually the cat or something else. So you have to write it. If not, who can Macavity is? Okay. So it's a imagination. It's a fictional character. So what the character the poet has used here for this cat, it's an imagination character. You can use the line here, imagination character or fictional character. Complete the following sentences. Master criminal is one who dash. Okay. The Scotland Yard's baffled because dash. The dash because Macavity moves much faster than them. Okay. So the moves of the Macavity which is faster than them. Who is here? The Flying Scots. Okay. Flying Scot. Notable to catch him. They are notable. They are noticing to catch it. So this Macavity as fast as the polices, the Scots. Okay. A cat, I am sure, could walk on a cloud without coming through. Which line is Macavity breaking in the light of the comment above? He is okay. So there is a line called it breaks something. So what are the line? What are the rules which is broken by the Macavity? Read the stanza third and then describe the Macavity in 2-3 sentences of your own. Okay. While when you read the third stanza, by that you can describe the Macavity's qualities. Okay. So what kind of a Macavity is? Say false or true for each of the following statements. So it is a false or true. So you should write the answer here. Macavity is not an ordinary cat, is it? So write it. So it is a true or false. Macavity cannot do what a fakir can easily do. Macavity has supernatural powers. Macavity is well dressed, smart and bright. Macavity is a spy, a trickster and criminal, all rolled in one. Having a read the poem, next question. Having a read the poem, try to guess whether the poet is fond of cats. If so, why does he call Macavity fiend and monster? Okay, so you have to write for it. So always he is fond of the cats. But if he loved this cat, but why he used this kind of lines to the Macavity? Okay. Next question is, has the poet used exaggeration for special effect? Find a few examples of it and read those lines aloud. I told you what is exaggeration. If we use the exaggeration here, so what are the lines which is used by the poet? Okay, so this is about a poem and also the poet and poetic devices. So from this you are understood about the poem, the Macavity or mystery cat. Okay, so this is about a poem. I hope that you all are enjoyed this class and all are understood this Macavity very well. Okay, so all of you stay at home, keep learning and stay healthy. Okay, all of you, thank you once again.